story of the Roman Empire opens with a fairy tale.
Once upon a time, not far from here, a princess gave birth to twin sons. The king, her wicked uncle, fearing that the boys would one day become his rivals, ordered his faithful servants to throw them into the river. But as it was in flood, they just left them in a basket at the water's edge, from where they floated downstream. Rescued on the bank by a mother wolf who suckled them, they were later found by a local shepherd who reared them as his own. Their names were Romulus and Remus, and they went on to found Rome.
The mythical story of Romulus and Remus, the brothers suckled by a wolf. It was continually told and retold, and it contained a message about Rome's conquests and internal wars. There's actually a little more Roman history in the myth.
It'd be easy to dismiss the story of Romulus and Remus as if it was just a fairy tale, just a myth. And it certainly isn't history in our terms. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't have a lot to tell us about how the Romans thought about themselves, what their cultural priorities and anxieties were.
Why a wolf? The story wouldn't have been the same if it had been a cow or a sheep. It was the fact that they were rescued by a ferocious predator that revealed the destiny of the twins. Some Romans questioned the detail. The Latin for wolf, lupa, also means prostitute. So was it actually a prostitute who came to the rescue? But in broad terms, they believed that the tale was true.
In fact, when later they came to inscribe in the Forum a list of the names of all those generals who had scored the biggest or bloodiest victories for Rome, people like the Scipios, who did they start the list with? Romulus.
One person who's not on the list is Romulus's twin brother Remus, because it said they had a massive row over where exactly to establish the new town. It ended up with Romulus murdering his twin, an act which reflected the bloody civil wars that would later blight the politics of Rome.